Right now, very few Americans know the real cost of electric vehicles, or EVs for short. If they did, they'd be shocked. While the average electric car costs $66,000, that's not the true price. You may be hearing that EVs will soon be cheaper than gasoline vehicles, but what you aren't going to hear is that the average EV is currently the beneficiary of nearly $50,000 in regulatory credits, subsidies, and avoided taxes and fees. The federal government is using subsidies and regulatory tricks to hide and socialize these costs to taxpayers and to those buying gasoline vehicles. The Biden administration's plan to coerce Americans into buying an electric car is another assault on the little guy. Recently, the EPA released its new proposed standards for automobiles, and let's just say this: the auto industry is not a free market. Here's the truth about electric vehicles. First, the automobile industry is being controlled by increasingly stringent fuel economy and emission standards. The newest EPA emission mandates aim to make EVs account for 67% of new light-duty vehicle sales by 2032. That's 2 out of every 3 new cars. Fuel economy standards are making gasoline vehicles more expensive to manufacture and buy, while subsidies artificially lower the cost of building EVs. So auto manufacturers are building more and more electric vehicles, but these cars don't sell. Car lots are swelling with unsold EVs, and it's costing manufacturers billions of dollars. Ford is losing over $70,000 on each electric vehicle it sells, and the buyers of gasoline vehicles are paying more to pick up that slack. The Wall Street Journal correctly describes this as force-feeding the production of electric vehicles, whether or not consumers want them. Which leads to the second point. Pushing EVs means that Americans just won't be able to afford cars anymore. 53% of Americans have no emergency savings. 32% of Americans have paid a bill late in the last 6 months, most of them because they just didn't have enough money. So how would they be able to afford an electric vehicle? They wouldn't. Even if they had savings, the average American worker makes just under $48,000 a year, not nearly enough to afford a $66,000 EV. And third, environmental, social, and governance, ESG, that's the framework these Biden administration policies are implemented under. It's a domino effect. The more the Biden administration and large financial institutions use coercion to push ESG, the more companies and individuals are forced to accept it. And what they're really accepting is poverty without any actual environmental impact. No company should be compensated for exploiting the American people. ESG and electric vehicles are a scam, and it's obvious. Learn more about energy at lifepower.org, and we'll see you next time.